Well, it's a topic we cover here a lot at WIS. Issues from water bills to trees being cut to garbage service. Any consumer or constituent complaint in the city of Columbia, there's now an app for that. Here today to tell us more about how it's benefiting consumers in the capital city, Councilwoman Aditi Bussells. Great to see you as always.
Thank you for having me.
So listen, I know the city is excited about rolling out this new app. We'd like to talk to you about it, kind of frame it in terms of how you're using it to respond and connect with constituents. I mean, you came into the seat being new to politics.
Yes.
What has been the biggest challenge in terms of serving?
One of the first things I noticed coming into office was we relied on emails and hoping that a staff member would follow up when a constituent would put in a request, right? And we know how many emails we get. It's very easy for something to get lost. You may have a staff transition, and there really wasn't a good system to track an issue over time. So we did a couple of things. We've improved some of our customer service options at the Water Center, but most importantly, we consolidated all of the apps that existed into one-stop shop, the MyCOLASC app, that we have spent a long time testing as well. So for people that are very technologically savvy to folks that don't like apps at all, it's very easy to use. And the best part is you can watch exactly where your issue is over time. Yeah. And I can also follow up and say, hey, let's get to that. It's been a while. How come that hasn't been addressed?
You know, that's a great avenue to pursue in terms of being able to see the real-time results of when the water main is going to be fixed or whatever the issue is that's going to be addressed. What are the most frequent complaints that you've gotten over the years?
Typically we'll have anywhere from water issues, you know, there's a pipe that's burst, we need somebody out there quickly. You also have issues like there's a park bench that's broken, or there's a pothole, or I want to know when I'm going to get my speed bump. And I've also learned that sometimes constituents just want to know their issues being worked on.
Yes.
They don't expect something overnight, but they want to know that it is in someone's queue. And this app really allows to do that. And as someone who ran on transparency, I think it's really important that we have that service.
So we've got some information here for citizens in the city of Columbia. Allow citizens to report issues anytime from anywhere. So you don't have to wait until you can get customer service hours. So that's a big benefit. Streamlines reporting and tracking those issues. And like you said, in real time, citizens can see where that request stands.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're also able to then triage by district. So your district representatives can also see, all right, these are the projects that are being worked on District 1 or District 2 or District 3 or District 4.
What are some of the biggest priorities in the city right now?
So lots of different things. You've seen a lot of growth in terms of cultivating small businesses and ensuring that we have a landscape that makes it easy. For me, a lot of my work has been around addressing the unsheltered population and continuing to build a strategy to make sure rapid shelter is successful. And then, of course, we've continued to improve our communications. I'm sure you've heard about our new logo.
We have.
And all of the great work. As someone who came in and really pushed for us to do social media a little bit better, be more active, tell our story better, it's really exciting to see that come to life, see our employees rock the logo, and really just see that sense of pride being instilled in the city, which I think is really important.
You touched on this earlier. Some people very comfortable with technology, downloading a new app, and very user-friendly once you start using it. But for those people, we have a lot of elderly residents in our community who may not have easy access to the app, or may just be a little hesitant about doing a new thing a new way instead of just picking up the phone and talking to you. What do you say about just giving it a try?
Well, I think they should try it. I think that you can't assume anything until you try. Now, if you still have issues, you have our cell phone numbers. You can still call customer care. There's still those old school ways of approaching, but this hopefully just alleviates some of the annoying parts of being able to get in touch with the city.
Well, I'll also say, as someone who helps take care, of parents and elderly residents in the community, being able to have access to that to do it on their behalf is also a big blessing as well. So
that's a great point.
All right, well, Aditi Bussells, thank you so much. We'll have to have you back, give us more update on what's coming up in the city. Of course, you can download the app in your app store. They also have a link on the Columbia City website, the MyCOLASC app. That's where to go to get all of the updates and the latest on what's happening in the capital city. Thank you again.
Thank you.